everyone, and welcome back to more Digimon World Level 3. As you can see, I have done a little bit of level grinding. At 2 times speed, I've not been grinding for 4 hours, but I have been doing some grinding earlier this week, and I made it so that Renamon and Kotomo became level 24, and Agumon almost level 24. And as you can also see, my money almost doubled from all that level grinding. I believe last time I had like 10,000 bits, now I have like 30,000 bits. So yeah, like 3 times the amount. I also show you the progress that I made with my evolutions with this level grinding. And I've been in West Sector the entire time I've done the level grinding. So I'll just return to like Asuka City for a little bit to, change up the evolutions and all that. But for Kotemon, I made his Kyukimon to level 20, so I've now gotten the only Digivolution he gets from his movement, which was Melmamon. So I have Melmamon equipped, but I'm not going to use him yet. At least I have him equipped, which is good. I've managed to get Melagreymon all the way to level 50 from getting Kotemon to level 24, so I'm about halfway done to get the Wargreymon, which I would say is good progress. And you see he's gotten more techniques, he's not on like Magic Missile as a technique. And you can load more skills, but with no Digilab being in West Sector, I've not done that. And as you also saw, Kotemon had Counter Crest because I fought quite a few Tuskmon, and I have so many Counter Crests now, so I decided to give everyone one Counter Crest each. Now Ranamon. I got Towermon to level 30. So I just have to get this stat to be able to learn the Digimon that she gets level 30, because I believe it's Melmamon, and she does not have machine enough for it. But at least she is the level, so I just need to get the machine resistance, and then Renamon will learn it. And I have a Pyldramon. Because at level 20, Taomon learned XV. I thought, why not train up XVmon to level 5, so you get Pyldramon. Since the only thing you need to get Pyldramon is Stingmon level 5 and XVmon level 5. And Stingmon was level 20 because I had Groundmon of Renamon, so Stingmon already had the level requirement for Pyldramon, so just had to train XVmon for 4 levels, and then I got Pyldramon. And I managed to make Pyldramon to level 5 before Renamon became level 24. And then Agumon. I have not trained any of the evolutions other than Skullgreymon and Agumon, to be honest. And Skullgreymon is now level 96. That's right. I am 3 levels away from getting a Black Wargreymon on my Agumon. And I am not even level 25 yet. So it's very promising that I already more or less have a Black Wargreymon. Because that means that before level 40, I should be able to get Black Wargreymon to level 99, so that once I reach level 40 with Agumon, all I'll have to do is just do all the steps needed to get Ground Agumon, and then level up Ground Agumon to level 99. So I can't guarantee anything, but just judging from this alone, it looks like I'll be able to get the Secret Mega on Agumon around level 50. Which is very, very good, because most Digimon would not be able to get that Secret Mega around level 50, considering you need 2 Digimon at level 99. But at least I have equipment of Greymon, so that, once I have Black Will Greymon, I can maybe do a little bit of level grinding on Metal Greymon. So yeah, now I have Dark Shot on Skull Greymon, because at level 70 he learned his signature skill, Dark Shot, which obliterates most things, which is fun. Anyway, as the title of the stream says, I'm gonna go tempt Byakko Leader. That is all the way in Mirage Tower. You're gonna attempt him. Because I believe I should be high enough level to be able to beat him. But I know you have to be over level 20 to defeat him because, well, you need to have gotten your ultimate some level ups to be able to beat him. The game sounds a little bit low. I'm gonna increase the game a little bit. So there we go. Hopefully, I did not make the game too loud. There we go. Also increase the volume on my own end. Well, now I can show off Dark Shop. Yeah, as I said, it one-shots most things, which is awesome. Okay, apparently I stopped my grinding literally one fight before Aguma level. That's pretty funny. I didn't think I was that close to leveling up Aguma to 24. Alright. Well, at least I got to show off Dark Shop before Aguma was done level grinding, I guess. Yeah, I did not know that Aguma was close. So, if anyone says like, ah, you timed it, I did not. I did not know. I mean, there probably exists some pages out there that have like an estimate of what exact experience point everyone levels up because someone has been a madman enough to do the whole math. And I have not, so I do not know the exact experience they level up. I do not know. Ah, hello, male Duran. Good seeing you with this desert. Would you like a flame lance from my metal Greymon? Ah, you very much enjoyed the flame lance. My bad. I didn't know if you enjoyed fire as your preferred meal. How about this magic missile? Will this one do it for you, male Dragon? Okay, now that was just unnecessary, man. You did not have to block it. Now tell me, how do you enjoy this meal? Come on! Stop dodging my missiles. It does not make sense that you dodge my missiles. You are a giant night dragon? How can you dodge the missiles? Dude! What the heck is this? 3 times in a row? Fine, I'll just hit you with my metal arm, because apparently that's something you don't enjoy. I just wanted to find out how you were feeling about the magic missile. Like you were rude enough to dodge it 3 times in a row. Alright, time to go to Mirage Tower. So, through Ruby's Desert, it's up, up, left, left, up. There we go, that's the first left. I guess we have one more fight. Not you again, Mildred, not you again. I'm just going to whack you with my metal arm. Oh, come on! Why are you like this, Mildred? Why are you like this? Why are you suddenly the best at dodging my attacks? Well, how do you feel about the magic missile? Don't you dodge it. Thank you. Okay, he doesn't mind it at all. Good to know. He was fire resistant and machine resistant, this male Digimon. And all I can do is just regular attack them. This is an awkward way male Digimon falls when he gets defeated in battle. It was almost as if he was standing on ice and just like, ugh, I slipped. And now I have an awkward split going on. There we go, Mirage Tower. Now we'll have Agumon do the honors of being at the Mirage Tower. Why Agumon? Well, Greymon has Dark Shot, so that's gonna be the most damage I can do. I mean, sure, I have some lightning skill on Renamon, but I still feel like Dark Shot is my best bet at dealing damage. Just on the account of it being a finisher move. Mirage Rune. Who are you? I'm sorry, but leave me alone. Byakko Leader, I have something to ask. You found me already? Fine, then I'll just have to fight you. What? Hey, wait a sec, what's the... Silence, I'm not going to lose to the AOA. What? AOA? Don't play games with me. Come here, my Digimon. I can't believe this. Oh well. Alright, let's get this over with already. Ah, you have a sunburned Flymon. That gets to go first, of course. Rude. Now, taste the power of my Dark Shot, you sunburned Flymon. Alright, that's 3 shots, alright. Good job, Greymon. Alright, here comes the second missile. Ow. My poor skeleton. Let's just do normal attack. That should kill, right? No? Ah, come on. He lives in like 110 HP. That's so rude. At least I'm nailing all these dodge timings. Which is good. Oh no, he has a tortoise! Whatever shall I do? Wow. He just jumped at me with his giant shell. Well, I believe Blackthorn should be the solution to this Tortamon. Yeah, it did over half health. No, counter press. Alright, time for the most annoying one in this Madam. And you'll soon see why I said he's the most annoying one in this fight. There we go. Because of the frozen effect, which is more or less paralysis, but worse because you do not get to play the game at all when you're frozen. So yeah, frozen is the worst mechanic in this game because you just don't get to play the game. It's complete RNG on whether you do get to attack or not when you're afflicted with frozen. And 90% of the time, the answer is no, you do not get to play the game. If you're frozen, you just die. No other answer, just you die. You see here, I was lucky enough to get to act with Renamon after getting frozen. But I had one fight against an Andromon when grinding, where I kid you not, I could not do anything with my Agumon for like 10 turns. It was 10 times in a row, or something like that, where the message just said, wow, Agumon, frozen, can't move, frozen, can't move, frozen, can't move. Said that 10 freaking times in a row. So any enemy with frozen, I hate. Yep. I did not get to act that turn, now I die. Like I said, awful game mechanic, frozen. Just awful. I wish it wasn't in the game, that's how bad it is. I wish it just wasn't in the game, frozen. Or at least should not be that punishing to the player. It's ridiculously punishing. For something you didn't even do. That's the thing, you can't do anything to prevent yourself from getting frozen. Not like, there's an anti-freeze skill. No. If an enemy can inflict freeze, they just can. And there's nothing you can do about it. Of course, Alman decided to dodge the Flame Lance. Why wouldn't he? Thank you for the counter crest triggering. Really? The AI just gets to dodge me twice in a row? That's fun. I was hoping you would stay down, Mamamon. And not get back up. Of course, I dodged a move, I couldn't move, so now he gets a second chance at killing me. Thank you, counter crest. Good. And now this fight is finally over. This awful fight. I need him. No, Greymon got a level up at least. That's good. Oh, I see. I'm sorry for mistaking you for the AoA. Yeah. You should just get your Malamon out of here. Your Malamon is a toxic piece of garbage that should not exist, Byakko Leader. That's my advice for you. Take your Malamon and throw it in the dumpster. I normally like Malamon, but in Digimon World 3, I despise Malamon. Because of this one forced fight with a Malamon. That's okay. Wait, does that mean the people in Byakko City are... Yes, they are the AoA. It just came and took over Byakko City. We were held in the basement prison, but Numemon came and rescued us. I see, but the AoA and Lucky Mouse. And what's happening to Digimon Online? I don't know either. If you want to know more, then find out Numemon. If you go to the Dum Dum Factory, you'll find them. Okay. Wait a second, I haven't given you this yet. After all, you did beat me, and it might come in handy later on. Yeah, I got the Byakko badge. Thanks, Byakko Leader. There'll be more AoA, be careful. Not sure why Mirage Tower has the bad music. What happened to Byakko City? I hope Guardsman Max is alright. Alright, that's all you're gonna say. How are you? Tamer Nakano. Nope, he still doesn't want to do anything. Nope. Let's go to Dum Dum Factory then and follow that Numemon. But first I'm gonna check if I have an auction going on or not. If an auction happened, then I will sidetrack to Asuka City quickly and then continue onwards to Dum Dum Factory to approach the Numemon. Because he has secrets that he needs to tell me. Yeah. I have to bring my notes. So apologies if you're standing still in the game. I need to. I said, look at my notes because I have them on paper. I know you guys probably think like, oh, why don't you have it online? It's much easier. Yeah, well then I'll have to open up Word or something like that and scroll through that. So I would say potato potato. Hmm. Uh, hold on. I'm gonna see if I have this item or not. Because it looks like I might have missed an auction. Yeah, I missed an auction. Um, hmm. And it would have been something for Renamon, which I'm going to use a Renamon. Alright, I'm gonna see if the auction is still active. If if it's not active, then I'm gonna reset the game, fetch the auction, and just redo Byakko Leader. Maildramon, just let me run. I don't want to fight you right now. I'm not feeling in the mood for your shenanigans, Maildramon. So yeah, if I missed the auction, then apologies. I would reset the game then and to just do Byakko Leader again. So yeah, I know, not as fun to see the same fight twice, but this is an auction I can't miss. If it would have been for any other Digimon the auction, like we say, if it would have been for Patamon or Guilmon, I would not bat an eye about missing it. But this is an item that would have been for Renamon. And since Renamon is my permanent team member, it just sucks to miss out on an item for Renamon, because I'm going to use Renamon all the way through. And yes, you can go directly from West Sector to Asuka Surf. It is possible. You just have to go through the body of water that is close to Togemon. It's just when you start, or when you get to West Sector the first time, it makes sense to do it from South Sector, since you're already in South Sector when you get the Digi-Egg of Reliability. But otherwise, any body of water works to travel to different locations. And specifically for West Sector, there are two bodies of water. Here's the one at, I believe it's called South Cape. That is one. And that is the one I took to lead me to West Sector. But then there's also Plug Cape in East Sector that leads to West Sector. And Plug Cape is the place we had to talk to the kid for the kicking boot, so yeah. It's an area that you would have already visited in your journey. But I hope the auction did not go away, because I've not technically triggered or made the other trigger for the auction, so it shouldn't have passed. It shouldn't have. If it has, then the game is just flawed, but hopefully it doesn't. Nice seeing you, Ogremon. Seabed. Because for some reason, every time you go in the water, it has to be called seabed. I'm not sure why they don't even number. Why is it seabed, seabed, seabed? They're not the same body of water. It's not like this ocean connects to every other ocean in this game. This ocean only connects to one area. So I don't understand why they all have the same name. Let me flee, Dolphmon. Don't be like this. I promise I fight you when I'm done with auction, but now I don't want to. Because I don't know if the auction is still there, so I don't want to waste experience beating up stuff that may be irrelevant, depending on if I have to reset the game or not. It's the only reason I've been running from all the fights. Not because I've been avoiding fights on purpose. It's just, if I have to reset, it's just more worth to not have done these fights, because then I would not have missed an experience. The only experience I would have missed out would be the Byakko Leader and I think like one male Digimon, or whatever it was I defeated with. I think it was an Air Digimon I defeated with Agumon to get into level 24.